Thank you, thank you. Hi, Mum. I took very special care to make sure my set would be mom friendly tonight, and then we just told all about deep throat porn. So that was I used to live in Japan. And Rory Kelly is quite a difficult name for Japanese people. And I was a primary school teacher like you, so it was really hard for Japanese children to say, so they just gave me a series of nicknames. So like, one school called me Hagrid, one school called me the Snowman because I'm round and white. And then I taught one school up in the mountains, and they weren't as sophisticated, they didn't have the pop culture references, so they just called me the Bear. Not Mr. Bear or Bear Teacher, just the Bear. And it was fine until, as I said, it was in the mountains. One day an actual bear was spotted on the school grounds, and the vice principal had to give a very panicked announcement over the intercom in Japanese saying, "Do not go near the bear. If you see the bear, run away. The bear will hurt you." And I couldn't understand any of this, and I was actually eating with the little 5-year-olds at that time, and I don't know if you've seen a larger gentleman using chopsticks, but all of my mouth was on view, and I was like, And long story short, that school did not renew my contract. And then I actually moved into secondary school teaching in Japan, and some of the students were going on work experience, and the post office had agreed to take 2 students, but they wanted them to take more. And very, very strangely, my headmaster asked me to go along to the post office with him, which is strange because I don't speak great Japanese, and I often just muck things up. And while we were in the car, he was like, "Kelly, do you know what you are going to do?" I was like, "Yes, I will bow and I'll take off my shoes and I'll be polite." He was like, No. You are here for intimidation." And I said, "What?" And he said, "Yes, the postman, he is very small, and I am very small, but you are very big, and he will be scared of you, and he will take more students." And I said, I don't really know how to scare people. I was like, "Oh, it's very easy." And he was driving, he took his hands off the wheel to do this. He went, "It's very easy, you just stand over him, you go," and I said, "Right." And we arrived at the post office, and I got out of the car, and my headmaster gave me the nod, so I walked up to the postman, went, "Ah!" And the postman turned to the headmaster and said in Japanese, he said, "What is he doing?" And the headmaster said, "I don't know who that is." We had driven there together. But after Japan, I actually moved to South Korea, where I live now. And I actually live in the richest part of Seoul. Yeah. But when I told my friend here that, she got really worried. She was like, "No, you can't go. You'll be murdered." I was like, "What?" She's like, "It's like that horrible song, Upper Gangland style." And I did not correct her because I need the street cred. But in South Korea, or as we call it, their best Korea, not anywhere near the border. I had a job interview and had to do a practice lesson in front of the students, and it all went fine. And then I sat down with the head of English to do the actual interview portion, and she was a very short lady. Not that short, that's an exaggeration, but very short. And she said to me, I do not think this will work. No, you are too intimidating. I knew what I had to do. Stood over her. "Give me a job!" That's how I got my current job. Upper Gangland style. Thank you very much.